Hi ladies, Cheryl Jones here with Joy for Midlife Women. If you are new to this program, I extend a very warm welcome to you, and my returning friends, thank you for being a part of my community. This program is dedicated to women in their 50s and 60s and beyond. We share monthly features to keep you inspired and informed in this next stage of life. If you are interested in more joy after this program, in addition to this program, you can join our free online newsletter that has monthly features of fitness tips, recipes, and more from women professionals. Just sign up at www.thejoymagazine.com. So today's episode is about facial skincare. And have you ever thought about using essential oils for your well-being? I have a few questions for you. Do you find it challenging to determine which products to purchase for aging skin? Do you have knowledge about the benefits and the use of essential oils for your well-being and your family? Today we will get answers to these questions and other questions that you have shared with me about your self-care. I have two women-owned businesses that will be with me today, SkinCatering Salon and Spa from Springfield, Mass., and DoTerra Oils from Enfield, Connecticut. So let's get started. I would like to introduce from SkinCatering Salon and Spa, Kim Brunston. She is the Vice President and Director of Education. You'll hear more about her, but let's get started with what the questions you've sent to me to learn about self-care. So Kim, thank you for coming in. I welcome you to the program.
Thanks, I love being here. Thank you.
So what changes can we expect to see in our skin as we move into the 50s and 60s?
Ooh, the 50s and the 60s, the best times, it was the worst of times. Right. So hydration is key. We are nothing unless we're hydrated from the inside. Think of a raisin, that good old, it used to be a grape. You get the fine lines that you used to never think about. Hydration, so that is the most important. However, you want to exfoliate frequently and get the dry, dead cells off. You want to think about like a chapped lip, and you get all that built up dead skin. You need to remove that on a regular basis.
Okay.
While it's protected from the sun, it does nothing to show a healthy, bright skin, which is so important today. Okay. Then you want to use a nice cleanser. We like to use a glycolic acid cleanser. Our glycolic acid comes from fruit, so it's all natural. That also helps slough off the dead cells very mildly. And it's super important for that nice, bright, fresh skin that the media and everybody else thinks is so important. Okay. However, you're nothing without that hydration.
Hydration. That I hear a lot about hydration. Yeah. So that's putting more moisture into our skin?
Putting more moisture on the inside,
okay,
which plumps us up. Think about the grape, okay, right? We'll go back to the grape and how soft and smooth.
Yeah.
And then it dries out eventually, unfortunately, and you look not like the grape anymore.
That's where the wrinkles come from?
That's where the wrinkles come from.
Okay. So if we're taking in a good amount of beverages, water, our fluids, does that help the process at all?
Yes, exactly. So we're going to talk about 50% of your body weight only in ounces. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you would drink 50 ounces of water every day.
Wow.
If you weighed 200 pounds, you would drink 100 ounces. That's a good, it's a good, really quick, easy way. So if you plan that out in the morning,
yes,
and don't, if you have coffee, that negates that.
That negates it. You have to make up for that.
Yep, you have to make up for that.
Okay. What about tea?
Any kind of herbal tea is fine, but anything with caffeine in it is going to just not do you any favors.
It
saps it. What a good way to put it.
Okay. So it's almost time to say goodbye to summer, and we're moving into fall. So how would we or should we change our skin regimen?
Well, in the summer, we're in New England. It's been so humid. People have an oilier type skin that would never have it because it's just so humid and damp and wet. Now we're going to move into the fall. There's going to be less humidity. Please, let's have less humidity. So you're going to want to exfoliate a little more often. You want to get that dryness off yourself, and you want to keep that moisture going. You want to mask a little more frequently.
Okay.
Okay, so once you drink your water, you do your exfoliation, you cleanse, you might want to mask a little more. Once the heat starts coming on, that also saps the moisture from your body.
Okay.
So we
And
have...
you mentioned masking.
Yeah.
So that's a daily or a weekly or a monthly
That depends.
part of your regimen?
That depends on how dry your skin is to begin with.
Okay.
Have you heard of Korean beauty?
No.
In the big cities and in Korea, they mask every day.
Okay.
We here in the United States don't do that often, but
Right.
that's where the trends come from, and masking is very popular right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that it matters what products that you're using in the
Absolutely.
processes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So how would a woman in her 50s and 60s that we've been using probably some of the same products we've been using when we were 20,
Yep.
how do we make that decision process on which products to purchase?
If you're seeing a few little more fine lines, if you're finding yourself less hydrated,
Okay.
a lot of people get hyperpigmentation in their older years.
Okay.
And that's from hormones. That's our hormones changing. You have to look at that. If you're getting hyperpigmentation, which is a huge problem for most women,
Okay.
a darker spot on your face, you want to lighten that up. You want to use a brightening product. We have our strawberry brightening cleanser, which
Okay.
is really good for that. The lactic acid in it smooths everything out, and it helps lighten and brighten the skin.
Okay.
And even out your skin tone is how they
Okay.
call it in marketing.
Lighten and brightening.
Lighten and brighten.
So I've heard about a lot of talk about collagen. I've walked in, I don't know where women are shopping, my audience, where you're shopping for your skincare products, but if you walk into just our neighborhood pharmaceutical
Yeah.
stores or cosmetic stores, collagen is on the counter, on the corner there, and we have retinol. How do we decide what we need?
So collagen is for plumping and firming.
Okay.
If you're finding if you're finding yourself to be a little bit less plump than you used to be, if you're sunken in some areas, that's collagen.
Okay.
You want to supplement your body with that, and or use products with collagen in it.
Okay.
All right. We have lots of good things. You're truly inundated with collagen these days.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so that's for plumping and firming. We have our peptide booster, which has collagen in it.
Okay.
And it plumps
I've
up
heard of
around the
peptides.
eyes.
Okay.
Yep, peptides and collagen. Yep. So we have that. We love to talk about retinol, the retins. The retin is a vitamin A derivative,
Okay.
and it helps with fine lines.
All right.
So if you're seeing both, you can use a collagen and a retin and smooth them out.
Okay.
But if you're just finding yourself not so plump, try the collagens.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And again, hydration helps with that.
Hydration again, right? So you've shown me quite a few products. Now these products are available at
SkinCatering.
and they're formulated at SkinCatering?
Yes, by us.
By you.
At SkinCatering.
Okay. And so I have a diverse audience and various skin care
Yep.
needs. So would these products work for all types of skin, or
Oh, yeah.
you help diagnose what are the
So
best
we work
products?
with Fitzpatrick levels 1 to 10, which
Okay.
is light to bright to dark, light to dark. Everybody has a different count of melanin, right? We
Right.
all look different, thank
Right.
God.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
beautiful.
Right.
And these products work for everybody. These products really do. We don't have any particular person in mind.
Okay.
Unless, if sometimes how we formulate is there's somebody that comes to the spa that needs something special, and we will produce something like that for them.
Oh, and you create a product.
Just for our clients, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a visit to the spa, SkinCatering, are these the products that you use in the
They
spa?
are.
Are they? Okay. So at least you get to sample them while
Yes.
you're in the spa
Yep.
if you come for a facial or
Yeah.
something like that.
We always suggest before you spend money on products, you go
Okay.
see a skincare expert.
Yes.
Because you might think you have one particular issue, but if we can help you solve that, you could eliminate a whole product. So go
Okay.
see your skincare expert before you decide to buy something, because that's what the Instagrammers say you should have.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So a little bit more about SkinCatering. Tell me your CEO. I've talked to a few other women in your business.
Yeah. We're women-owned, very
Yes.
proudly women-owned,
Yeah.
in downtown Springfield. My partner, Leanne, is a massage therapist.
Okay.
I'm an esthetician. Heather does all of our marketing and gets us out there
She's
to the
lovely.
public.
That's who I talked to
Yes. We love her. But yeah, we started 11 years ago.
11 years, wonderful.
Yeah, and we started with a very basic product. Our story is hysterical. I knew what I wanted in the product.
Okay.
Leanne has a baking history. You should have seen us together with me telling her what to do.
What to do.
We had slicked back hair for weeks, but we finally refined it and made a great product. And ever since then, we've just really been moving right on and keeping up with the trends. And we're a pretty competitive skincare line.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, I encourage my audience to check you out. Go online, look at your products. It's a beautiful display of products here.
Yes, we love it.
A wide range, I should say, of products that you have for our skincare needs. So that's wonderful. Okay, is there anything else? Our time is running out, but I know that there's a lot more information that you could probably
Yes.
share with us, and perhaps we'd have you
Yes.
back on
I love
Joy
that.
for Midlife Women. That might be an idea.
Yeah. Well, again, the only thing I'd really like to say is before you invest in skincare, see your professional and make sure that what you think your issue is actually what you're going to be purchasing the product for.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Kim. It was
Thanks.
wonderful to talk to you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so let's get started. I would like to introduce from DoTerra Oils, wellness advocates, Aura Alvarado, and her partner, Marisel DeCordova.
Yes.
How'd I do? Okay?
Okay.
All right. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming to
Thank
my
you.
program. Joy for Midlife Women. We have questions, and this is a wonderful topic for our self-care. We need to learn more about how we can do some holistic health. So I want to start with a question for you. How will my audience know how to use essential oils other than in a diffuser? How else can we use essential oils?
Okay. So essential oils can be used, well, if you're using the correct essential oils, because
Okay.
that is the most important thing. Make sure that you have a pure, natural essential oils. So the doTERRA essential oils can be used aromatically, topically, and internally.
Okay.
So those, that's when you know that you have a pure oil, and doTERRA is one of the ones out there that you can use in those three ways.
Okay, all right. And so topically, meaning you can put it on your skin without
Yes.
fear of burning or anything like that?
Yes, you can roll on.
It comes in a roll-on?
You can, or you can use the oils, or you can put it on your jewelry, on your lava jewelry, as we call
okay.
it.
You would dilute it with a carrier oil such as fractionated coconut oil, sweet almond oil, olive oil.
Or jojoba oil for skin. And
For skin.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think we should start here, though, with summer just about to end and we're moving into fall and winter. What type of oils and how should we prepare for our well-being as we move into the fall with essential oils?
Well, one of the ways, if you're, we're women, we have families, we have grandkids, nieces and nephews. The fall is about getting back to school and getting back to a regimen, right? So the oils will help with the children, like focus in school. Right now we're diffusing wild orange. Wild orange is
It smells
great
wonderful.
for focusing. Children are getting anxious
Yes.
about going back to, so are the parents because of everything we just experienced. So there's a lot of oils that will help with the anxious feelings, and one of the ways is by diffusing or rolling on blends for anxious
Okay.
feelings or stress and things like that.
And another one to start for this type of year is our immune support blend, which is
Okay.
our On Guard blend. It's a diffuser that you diffuse. It helps, kill germs in the air, and it's a great one for immune support that you can roll on the bottom of your feet. We have some veggie capsules that you could take internally to help keep your immune system, running at a good level and taking care of yourself. So that's a great oil for this time of year. Frankincense is another one that we do internally. Oregano is another one that this time of year, if we feel that something's going on, we would take it in a veggie capsule and take it internally and to help us with whatever's going on within our system. So those are some of the oils that I would use for this time of year to help.
And allergies and
allergies,
such, right? So I understand you're saying you would take it. So if it's not a topical and you're putting it in water or...
Yes.
Is that what you...
Yes, you could put it in a cup of water. Whenever I'm drinking my bottle of water, I always have oils in my water. So we put them in our water. You could put them in your coffee. You could put it in your tea. And we have small veggie capsules that you could take it internally as if it were medicine and just swallow it for people who don't want to taste the oils.
For example, people who love tea, peppermint tea.
I'm a tea person.
You're a tea person. So our peppermint, 1 or 2 drops in a cup of hot water, you're never gonna have the best tea ever. That is, yes.
And it just opens you up. So that's a great oil for this time of year too, because it opens up your airways and your lungs. Another oil that I think is amazing for this time of year is Breathe. It's great for people. Breathe.
Breathe. Oh, okay.
It's great for pre and post workouts. It's great for individuals who have issues with asthma. I don't want seasonal threats, and it opens up your lungs. You put a drop here
in your hands,
cup it, inhale it, and it just opens you up. It's great pre and post workout, just to get that in your system.
Very good. And I see a lot of product here, so I guess it's really important to understand which oils do what support, give what support, right?
Correct.
And now we talked about children going back to school and diffusing. We can diffuse the oil that helps them to inhale that and be comfortable, that helps to change their mood or something like that.
Yes. So we know that aromatherapy has been around for many, many years, right?
Definitely.
So diffusing the oils is one of the best ways to uplift moods or battle or just clean the air in your home. I always tell my friends, and they don't like me when I say this, if you're a candle person, try to get rid of them, or if you're one of those people that use Febreze, those aerosols, all that stuff is going into your lungs, and it's gonna affect each and one of us differently, especially as women over 50. How an aerosol affects you is gonna be different for me. My journey with essential oils has been because I battled seasonal allergies for years. I mean, it was so bad that I would miss events.
Yes.
And the only thing I could do at that time was take those over-the-counter drugs, and half of them put me to sleep.
Yes.
So I would miss events. I was missing time with my family. I would get sent home from work. So that is why I got into the oils, because nothing was working for me, and I was tired of spending all that money. And so you have to find what works for you, and you don't have to be all in, but find that one thing that works for you. And then as wellness advocates, that's why we love to be in contact with our customers, because you're not going to know everything all at once.
Right.
And that's what we're here. We're constantly learning, and there's things, and if you tell me, hey, Ora, I can't get to sleep right now, but this is not working. I said, well, let's try another oil, because there's so many oils there that can work for you. It's like medicine. You got to find the one that works for you best.
Right.
Okay, well, tell me a little bit about yourself. How do you're a wellness advocate, so we could call you. You are regularly training on the oils, or how long have you been in the business?
I've been in the business now for 4 years. I've been using the oils for 5 years.
Okay.
Yes, and anyone can call me, and I would do a one-on-one with them, give them information about the oils, how to use the oils, or what it is that's going on in your body that we can work with, because everyone is different, like Oral said.
Yes.
And one thing about our essential oils, we like people to try them before they buy them. So I will sample that person first and say, what is your ailment? What is it that's going on that you need? And then I would provide some samples and let them try it, see how it works for them, and then we move from there. If that doesn't work, we can always find something else, that's going to work for you.
Yes.
And this way, this person, and then if they decide, to be open to natural solutions, then we would go ahead and we'll do a personal consultation with them. We hook them up with different networks that we have, so that they can always have someone that can be there for them when they need some assistance, because we don't want people to buy oils and just let them sit there.
No,
we want to
absolutely.
continuously help you in using them. them.
And I'm glad you said that you would take the phone calls and lead and guide through this, because as we age, we don't get to stay on top of all the information that's out there. That's why we have you on this program. And to be able to call you and to sample is very, very helpful. And I see this is a package for teens.
Yes.
Oils specifically for teens. So, and for you?
So I've been in the business, I'm going to say almost 8 years. So as a wellness advocate, the great thing is that you get to, it's a decision you make. You have a why. Like I said, mine was because of the allergies and stress, a lot of anxious feelings as well. So I've been in the business almost 8 years. But I've been a wellness advocate for 5 years now.
Okay.
And I started just sharing the oils because I saw their amazing power. And my sister-in-law, who's the one who introduced me to the oil, she goes, well, you can earn some free oils by just sharing them. And that's how I got into business. And when I found how easy it was and the joy that it brought to bring somebody some natural solutions was just the best part.
So I was going to ask you, and I think you might have answered this a little bit, if someone is new to doTerra and essential oils, where would they start? How do they start?
So the first thing is you can reach out to one of us as wellness advocates, and there's many ways. We can do one-on-one consultations. You can host a make and take at your house. We can do it virtual now. After the last 3 years we've been through, we've done a lot. We did a lot virtually. So again, and it doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to have food. You don't have to have 20 people at your house. But if you're really, I have some customers that I always tell them, if you're sick and tired of being sick,
right?
If you're tired and sick and tired, right? You're gonna find that you need something, and that's what we're here to guide you. So you can have a little get together with 3 or 4 friends, and we do make and takes.
Wow.
There's recipes that you can tell me, hey, I'll say
recipes too.
Yes, so Cheryl, you can have a party and say, I want to do a party specifically for women's health. So we'll put some recipes together for you. Some of them is like, what do we call the spray, the hormone, the hot flashes?
Cooling spray.
The cooling spray.
Yes.
Pain or just stress reliever. So we'll do some recipes. You invite some friends over, and we bring the samples, and we just teach them, and then we have fun making recipes together. And then from there, if someone wants to join in, we show them how to become a wellness customer.
Okay. So this has been wonderful to hear about the plant-based products, medicines that you have here, and the encouragement that you're giving me and all of my audience to learn more about how to use the therapeutic benefits of essential oils.
Yes.
And so we will have up on the screen some information to contact each of you, Marisel and Aura, and to find out more. And I know there's more to communicate about the products and about the uses and the benefits of this. So perhaps we need to have you back on the show again another day.
We would love to
That would be
come
great.
back and do a make and take lesson.
That's right. And I want to thank you for this nice little bag. What do I have in here?
So I brought you, so usually this is how we sample our customers, right? We have a quick conversation, and so I brought you some peppermint and wild orange. Because I know
and I love that.
Yes, wild orange is for focusing. So in this packet, it has a little book that shows about the oils, and it tells you the benefits of each oil and how to use it.
And then I heard someone raving about deep blue rub.
So
what's that?
That is a natural way to get rid of pain. So if you have any soreness, any aches somewhere on your knees, on your hips, you just put it right on there, and it reminds me of an old Bengay, but it's natural and it smells better.
Natural.
And then once it's dried and all gone, then the smell's gone.
Well.
But you'll know that you had it because all of a sudden you just get a tingly sensation, or you just forget that you had the pain. So it's amazing.
Well, you must have known I needed that. That's going to get put to use right away.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you ladies for coming in to be a part of my program.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
What an honor.
Okay. So that does it for today's program for SkinCatering Salon and Spa and doTerra Oils. We are so thankful for having them in on the program. This has been very informative. And you will also find SkinCatering Salon and doTerra Oils in the October issue of the Joy magazine. And if you are not a subscriber and you want to be, go to thejoymagazine.com to subscribe. And I just want to say, until next month, I want you to be joyful, stay well, and don't forget to read Joy Magazine. Thank you, ladies.
Thanks a lot.